very happy to see everybody out here, and it's good that all the fans are getting involved. Everybody from Dallas getting involved. I see some people who I wouldn't have thought I've seen in Dallas. But hey, it's good. We're happy for that, and I think you're going to see a great fight. I believe in my man Ocampo is a very tough opposition. Errol is trained very hard. Great sparring with Adrian Taylor. Great sparring with Burley Brooks. Great sparring with Jamel Charlo. So we'll see the best in Errol Spence this Saturday, and I'm sure we'll see the best in Carlos Ocampos. And I appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank you.
And myself, Hyena, happy to be back here in the Big D. Certainly lived here for 10 years, so I love being back here in North Texas. And what a night we're going to have here on Saturday. First time Showtime Championship Boxing has put on an event in Dallas, so it's going to be a historic night. Let's get right to the first fight of the evening. And you're going to have former world champion Javier Fortuna, right here to my left, taking on an all-action, exciting fighter in Adrian Granados. And, you know, Adrian, let me start with you. You've had some hard luck decisions. You heard what Steven said about you. Most of those have been against some bigger opponents. Do you feel now you're finally in a fight against the right opponent to show off your skills?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I want to give my appreciation to Steven Espinosa, TGB Promotions, and my management, Journeyman Management. Yeah, it's been a long, hard road. I know I don't have the perfect record. I know I have the marks on my record, the losses, the draws, but I can easily say that I know all of them have been controversial. You know, it's been a hard grind up. I've always had to hold down 1 or 2 jobs on the side. Thank God, you know, I've, you know, pushed through, and now, you know, I know I'm recognized and respected as a fighter, but definitely, you know, I've definitely got against opposition that has naturally been bigger than me. But I know I ain't afraid of nobody, and I ain't afraid to back down for nobody. I think now with this fight Saturday night against you know, tremendous fighter in Javier Fortuna, it's going to be an action-packed fight. But I believe I'm really going to show that I belong in the upper echelon of boxing.
Fortuna's a lefty. You know, some describe his fighting style as awkward, uses a lot of movement. How do you get him to fight the fight that you want to fight on Saturday night?
Oh, well, yeah, I've checked out, you know, some fights of Javier, and he's a scrapper. You know, he likes to bang too. So, you know, it's going to be an exciting fight. Mis respetos, Javier, mucho gusto conocerlo. Va a ser buena pelea el sábado. Yo sé que viene con todo y yo también vengo con todo. Y pues que el mejor gane y que Dios nos cuide.
Javier, you know, Granados, tough fighter. What do you believe is your biggest advantage in this fight? We'll get somebody to translate for us.
Javier, tu grande ventaja en esta pelea.
Bueno, buenas tardes. Ya como todo el mundo me conoce. Buenas tardes, como ya todo el mundo me conoce, sabe mi trayectoria de boxística en River Ring.
Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone knows me here in the ring.
Ya en esta pelea, mucho gusto conocer a Granado de frente, personal. Lo he escuchado, he visto su combate.
Very glad to meet Granados here on the stage, and everyone knows it's going to be a great fight.
He visto con los boxeadores que ha peleado, pero en esta cartelera y en esta pelea que va a hacer con él, se notará una diferencia. Es solo un mandado que estoy mandando. Cada cual va a saber para quién.
Because I've noticed the fighters he's fought, and I've recognized the fighters he's fought, but on this card, that night, I'm going to show a different fighter that he's going to see in the ring.
Pero la decisión y el combate, se va a notar la diferencia el sábado, si Dios quiere.
This battle and the decision, everyone will see the difference that night.
Que Papá Dios nos cuide, que salgamos no solamente él y yo, sino todos en buenas condiciones en la pelea y que gane el mejor.
May God bless us all and take care of us in the ring and our whole team, and may the best man win.
Fantastic. Then we move to the co-main event. World title fight, Daniel Roman and Moises Chucky Flores. Daniel, do you believe Moises Flores is the toughest test of your career at this point?
First of all, I want to thank the promoters, Showtime, and Fort Worth for making this possible. Moises Moises Flores, yes, he's a tough opponent. I don't look nobody. I know he's gonna come in and fight, and we're ready for that. And like we worked hard, like always, and the only thing that changes is the strategy, and we'll be ready for Moises Flores.
Moises, you're an all-action fighter, throw a lot of punches. Do you believe the champion will be able to withstand the volume of punches that you throw?
Chucky, tú eres un boxeador con buena presión, tira muchos golpes, y tú crees que Román va a poder controlar esa presión y todo los volúmenes de gol que tira esta noche.
Primero que nada, muchas gracias a mi promotor, a la televisora y a toda la gente que está aquí con nosotros.
First of all, thank you to TGB Promotions, thank you to Showtime, and everyone here present today.
Tengo una deuda con la televisora y tengo una deuda con mi público, y el sábado se las voy a regresar antes de hablar de cualquier cosa.
He goes, I'm in debt to the TV, and I'm in debt to the public for what happened last fight. He goes, and I don't have much to say.
Aunque no haya sido mi culpa, yo se las voy a regresar.
He goes, that wasn't my fault what happened last time. He goes, I apologize to the television, to the promotion, but Saturday night I'm going to demonstrate that that didn't sit well with me.
For those who are wondering, in his last fight against Guillermo Rigondeaux, he was hit. Some say at the bell, but the referee determined it was after the bell and knocked him out. After they reviewed it, obviously it was changed. It was initially called a Rigondeaux victory, but after that, it was reviewed, it was changed. So this is his first fight since that one. So again, could you ask him, does he think Roman will withstand his punches?
La pregunta, ¿tú crees que Román va a poder controlar tu presión y tu volumen de golpe?
Daniel Román es un gran peleador. Por algo estamos aquí los dos. Estamos en una sede ya de alto nivel, y él ha demostrado que puede ir a otro país como yo lo demostré y ganar otro cinturón. Entonces el sábado va a ser una buena pelea. Ojalá y no aguante esa presión.
He says, well, of course, Roman is a good fighter. That's why we're here. And, he wants to thank being here, being in the stadium and everything. And hopefully Saturday night he can't take the pressure. He can't take the volume of punches I'm going to throw.
Daniel, you just heard Chucky. Throws a lot of punches, and generally for him, his offense is his defense. He gets hit a lot. Will that be his downfall Saturday night?
You never know what could happen in a fight. Like I said, we came ready. We came ready for that pressure, and we'll do a smart fight. And if we could take him out early, we'll take advantage of that and take him out.
Give me a prediction for Saturday night.
It all depends on how it goes along. Yeah, because I know Moises Flores is not an easy opponent, and nobody is at this level. So I'm ready for anything that he brings at me.
And then we move to the main event. Main event of the evening. The Truth. Errol Spence Jr. putting his IBF welterweight title on the line against the unbeaten Carlos Ocampo. And you heard the guys talk here. Last time we had a Dallas native fighting here in the Dallas area 50 years ago when the Hall of Famer Curtis Cokes last did it at the old Dallas Auditorium. It's been a long time coming. Champ, let's start with you. Give you an opportunity to give an opening statement to the people.
Yeah, it's sad it took that long, but I'm happy to be here. I'm glad everybody took the time to come out. I'd like to thank Showtime, Al Heyman, TGB Promotions, my company, Man Down Promotions, and and Saturday night is gonna be great, man. I trained hard, been training for 10 weeks. Never really take a day off in the gym, and I'm 100% focused. I'm 100% focused on Ocampo. And I'm in here to do my job, and that's to win and look good winning.
Carlos is unbeaten out of Mexico. First time in the States, first time fighting in the States. Carlos, take a moment and give him an opening statement.
Una introducción de usted en esta posición de esta pelea. Saluda a tus fanáticos y habla con tu público.
Buenas tardes a todos. Quiero agradecer a mi empresa Sanfer por conseguirme esta pelea y a Errol Spence por darme esta oportunidad de pelear contra él. Estoy muy agradecido por estar aquí. La gente me ha tratado muy bien. Todos se han portado muy amable conmigo aquí desde que llegué a Texas. Estoy muy agradecido con ellos.
I want to thank Sanford Promotions for putting me in a position, and I'm very much appreciated for being here in this position, for being at this fight, and to be able to fight on this level.
Champ, let me start with you. How dangerous of a fight is this for you when there isn't much tape out there at all on your opponent? So sometimes he's likely to do things that you didn't anticipate.
It's very dangerous because Carlos Ocampo, he's coming in here and he really doesn't have anything to lose. He's, relatively unknown. And, this is his first title fight. And I was in that same position with Kell Brooks, so I had a lot of fire. I still have a lot of fire under me, but I had a lot of fire and a lot of drive. And I felt like I didn't have nothing to lose, and I wanted to win the world title, so I was training and focused very hard. And I'm sure he's been training hard. He's 100% focused, and I'm sure that he's fighting for his family. So I know he's coming. I know he's coming to fight, and it's going to be great. I want a guy that's going to come to fight. I want to put on a great show. I want to put on a great performance, and I want somebody who's going to test me. I want it to be crowd friendly. I want the crowds to get their money worth and their time worth. So hopefully he comes to fight, and hopefully he bring it all.
Carlos, this fight has been really hyped as Errol's homecoming. I'm sure, as you just heard, he says he wants to put on a show for everyone who's going to attend. Sometimes that leads to a guy pressing, taking chances, trying to please that crowd. Do you think that'll work to your advantage come Saturday night?
Carlos, estamos aquí en esta posición en la casa de tu rival. ¿Tú crees que estando en esta posición es una ventaja para ti estar aquí con nada de perder y es la presión de él con su público? ¿Tú crees que esto es una ventaja para usted?
No, aquí no hay ventaja. Los dos nos preparamos para venir a hacer la pelea, hacer una gran pelea. Yo no tengo presión de nada. Tengo todo que ganar y nada que perder. Estoy tranquilo, estoy relajado para salir a pelear el día del sábado.
No disadvantage and no advantages. We're here on the same stage. I'm appreciative to be here, and I'm calm. I have nothing to lose. He has everything to battle for, to keep in his hometown, and I'm relaxed and ready to fight.
Sounds like, Champ, he's saying all the pressure's on you come Saturday night. So let me ask you the question. I know everyone wants to know. Your moniker is Man Down. You've knocked out 10 straight. Will Carlos Ocampo be the 11th straight victim?
Definitely, and I want to go back to the pressure thing. I've been having pressure, my whole boxing career. Even, being an Olympian and, being up there in the upper echelon of, the top prospects and still having to go overseas, to get your belt from, arguably one of the best welterweights in the world was tough. And even in the Olympics, when you fight in the world championships, people don't know, like the Olympic trials, it's if you lose twice, then you're out. And then you have to go back, and then somebody take your position. I was the top guy. I was supposed to be the one to win the whole, Olympic trials. And then going to the World Championships. If you lose the World Championships, then you have to go back to America and fight in another Olympic trials against other Americans. So I've been having pressure on me, and I always overcame them. So I'm going to overcome another test Saturday night.
Carlos, Champ has already said he's going to take you out Saturday night. I mean, you just said it.
Man, you're an instigator.
I just ask questions, you can answer them any way you want. So he said he's going to take you out. You've never tasted defeat at all in your career. What do you know that the rest of the world is going to know and find out come Saturday night?
Bueno, Carlos, tu rival Spence, él ya dijo que por seguro va a ganar por nocaut y tú no tienes nada que perder. ¿Qué tienes de secreto tú? ¿Qué va a hacer tú de secreto que va a salir esa noche que va a meter la sorpresa la noche.
Pues voy por un sueño, el sueño de toda mi vida es ser campeón del mundo y no lo voy a dejar escapar. Esta es mi gran oportunidad. Y si sé que va a noquear, que lo intente, a ver si puede noquearme.
You can come, you can try to knock me out. He goes, this is my dream. This is what I've trained for. This is what my team has done for me in this position, and I won't let it pass me by. Come and try. That's exactly what he said. Come and try.
See, that's why I got to ask some questions. This is getting good. This is getting good. Listen here, champ. Considering there is no unified champ right now at welterweight, how much is this fight for you Saturday night is about showing the division that you are the best fighter in arguably really the best division in boxing?
It's real big. Every fight is a statement fight. You know, it don't matter who I'm fighting. You know, it's a statement fight. All eyes on me in the welterweight division. All eyes on me in the public. You know, they want to see me perform. They want to look and see do I have any kinks in my armor, so they can try to expose that when we fight. So it's important to me to look good. It's important to me to put on a great performance and show why I'm the best welterweight in the division.
And there's some great names. I mean, we're talking Thurman, Garcia, Porter, Crawford.
Line them up. I've been saying that since I was 15-0. You know, line them up from all the guys that you named from the top 10. I mean, I want to fight name-known opponents. I want to fight ex-world champions, and I want to prove that I'm the best welterweight in the division. It don't matter who it is.
We'll wrap it up here with one question with each of you. Carlos, you got a decided height and reach advantage going into this fight. How much will you use that Saturday night?
Carlos, tú entras el ring sábado con la ventaja de tu altura y tu alcance. ¿Cómo va a usar esa ventaja en el ring el sábado?
El sábado lo verán cómo voy a trabajar. Yo vine preparado para hacer una gran pelea y dejarlo todo arriba del ring.
I'm coming Saturday night, you just got to watch me demonstrate what I've done, how I'm going to work my distance and use my height. And I'm going to demonstrate everything in the ring. I'm going to leave everything in the ring.
Champ, let me wrap it up with you with this question here. You know, I lived here a while. Obviously, you're a DeSoto native. You know this city loves football, loves their Cowboys. Do you think Errol Spence Jr. can become this city's biggest star and turn Dallas into a boxing town?
Definitely. I think it already is the boxing town, just not enough boxing, comes here. And I can definitely be that star. We can definitely have, annual fights here and, bring the city out like we're doing Saturday night. So it can definitely happen. It's going to happen. And, I'm going to prove that, Dallas is a boxing city. And, Texas is a boxing state, period. So, people going to come out from all over and support me. And, I do this for Texas, not only Dallas.
Fantastic. What we're going to do now is we're going to open the floor, some questions, members of the media. Make sure you identify yourself. We have a gentleman there in the back. Over here.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Gotcha.
How you guys doing? This is Jaime with All Access Elite Boxing. This question is for Carlos Ocampo. In your own words, what is the best as far as strategy that you can bring to fight a man like Errol Spence Jr.?
Come up and take the mic. If you take the mic from the stage, right here. Yeah, just use that one, please. Thank you.
Do you hear the question?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can you repeat the question, please?
Let me rephrase the question. What is your strongest skill set as far as a fighter?
¿Cuál es tu ventaja en tu boxeo? Lo que tú tienes en el boxeo, lo que tú traes al ring, tu ventaja en el ring el sábado.
Got to give him the mic back.
Oh, it's for, I thought it was finished.
Pues sé trabajar muy bien mi altura, sé trabajar mi distancia y sé trabajar el contragolpe.
I'm going to be working more I'm going to use my height, I'm going to use my distance, I'm going to use my jab, and I'm going to be looking to counterpunch a lot during that fight.
My last question is for Errol Spence. what difference has this camp been than the other previous camps?
It really hasn't been any difference. I mean, we work hard every camp, we focus, and we're 100% dedicated. So it hasn't been any difference at all. Still using the same sparring partners. Me and Jamel. The only difference is me and Jamel, he fought last week and I was fighting this week. So we basically was in training camp together, as in usually he's in training camp and then I come in and then we'll spar at the end of his training camp. So we've been through the whole training camp together. That's the only difference.
Errol, Ben Baby with the Dallas Morning News on your right here. So,
Over here.
Errol, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, now that you saw, Bud made his debut in the division last weekend. With him coming in the division, how much tougher does that make an already crowded field? And I mean, what are your thoughts on what happened last week?
It don't make it any tougher. I mean, it's already tough. So, I mean, it's really just another fighter in the division that moved up. And, I mean, it was a good performance. I expected that. I even said that he was going to stop Jeff Horn. I don't see really anything special about Jeff Horn. So.
Sean Reed with Pugilism Company. EJ, if you would, since you're now part of the fabric of boxing in Dallas, could you reflect on your journey a bit, maybe your interactions with the former champions Curtis Coates and Quincy Taylor that came before you?
I don't really know Quincy Taylor, but I know Curtis Coates. Used to go to the gym and spar a lot and train a lot at Home of Champions and Village Oaks. And Curtis Coates is a real cool guy, tell a lot of old stories. And, he made a lot of history, man. I mean, being a boxer. And was he undisputed? Yeah, he was undisputed. And, even did a few movies and things like that, was an actor. So, I mean, to be the first world champion from Dallas and, still having a boxing gym and still, training kids and, watching over kids, that's a great thing.
So there you have it, folks.
Yeah.
That's going to wrap up the Q&A here. Don't forget, Showtime Championship Boxing starts at 8 o'clock Central Time. That's 9 o'clock Eastern. Right now, we're going to face off the fighters, and let's start with the first fight of the evening. So, Mr. Fortuna, Mr. Granados, let's step to the front.
I don't have Errol. This is just so whatever we have. Yeah. Does Errol have his?
Okay.
You got the strap sleeves in the shirt. He's good.
Yeah, it's right there. The real thing.
Thank you. Nobody's got it in there. Let's look up in the back first.
He's behind him. There.
Oye, si pueden mirar atrás, por favor, para tomarles una foto. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
You guys stay up there, though.
Get him to look up in the back for us.
¿Le podemos tomar una foto atrás una vez más, por favor? Gracias.
Now the main event. World champion Errol Spence.
I'm okay.
Look down at Amanda right here.
Don't be hovering.
You got anyone to Move over a little bit, like on this track. And look at Amanda, black shirt, right there. What? Yeah, real quick, black shirt. All right, you guys got that back there?
No.
Look at the cameras on there. Someone tell Carlos to pay attention to speak Spanish. Thank you.
Got it, Lisa.
Can I get everybody back? All the fighters? Yeah.
Right, Jay, who are you talking to?